Hello everybody, it is Christine. I hope you're having a wonderful day. This is a design team layout for the scrap room. I do get these gifted to me as a design team member. I get the flavors of the month, and then I also get the embellishment add-on and the pattern paper add-on. So what I signed up for is to do the sketch challenge. I'll show you that in just a second with the Carta Bella Lemonade. I just adore this collection. First off, Carta Bella is always wonderful. It's got that nice big thick, thick paper. And I love the florals in this one. So this is lemonade. Oops, let me set this up. Sunshine floral. So we have a floral with the yellow. We have this one is Let's Make Lemonade, a little plaid with some lemons on the back. Berries and lemons. This is blue with little lemons. That's a lovely, I kind of love that. Then we got some blue cardstock from Basil. It's the blueberry. And then for the embellishment add-on, I got the sticker sheet, and I kind of adore this. I always love the sticker sheets, you guys. There's so much to work with. So much to work with. I like this title, Summer. We'll see if I end up using that. This Bright Sunny Day is also kind of pretty. And then the pattern paper add-on is this green with the lemons and a pink and a little lemonade. I'm going to set these aside because I don't know if I'm going to use those right now. I may end up setting aside. I'll probably end up using some of this, to be brutally honest with you. Although, the embellishments that come with the flavors, you know what, I'm going to set that aside because the embellishments that come with the flavors of the month this month was this cute sticker set. And I got the summer in here, so I don't even have to use the big sheet. This is cute, though, with a little cart, and there's like all kinds of, Hello Sunshine is great. And the photo I pulled up, oh, and I also got the little enamel dots. Those are always fun. I use them a lot. And the photo I pulled out is one from my daughter's modeling days. It's just kind of a neat photo. I liked it because of the little top here with the flowers and the blue. Yeah, I just thought it was a cool photo. So I'm going to work with that. Here, let me show you the sketch. Sorry, I'm going to have to get up underneath here. The sketch is this guy. And so I guess it was one of mine. I'd forgotten all about it, to be honest with you. So I got a photo in the middle, and that's why I went with this bigger photo here. I normally do 3x4s, but this is a little bit bigger photo. And I got two bigger sheets of paper, which is kind of nice because I want to show the patterns off. I think they're really pretty. And I'm imagining using this floral for sure. Maybe I'll use the floral and the yellow just so I can use two big ones. And then it goes on a bigger piece with a couple of, there's a title, embellishment type stuff here. So we will be messing around with that today. And there's this kind of neat little, it looks like rickrack, but I'm going to use potentially, probably, most likely, one of these little washi strips. Because why not? It's in the stickers. So I'm kind of excited about this. So, yeah, the title, I think that Summer looks really cute. I think that's what I'm going to end up using as the title. It's on a piece of round in the sketch there, so we'll see if I do that. This is round, but I kind of really still like this. Maybe I'll punch out a piece of round. We'll see. We shall mess with it in just a moment. Okay, and also we'll mount this on some cardstock that's in here. So let me cut my papers here, and I'll be back shortly. Well, I went ahead and left the cutting of the papers in here. I don't know why, but I do want to show you. So basically, I cut this into a 6x8, or the two big pieces to a 6x8. So FYI, I guess if this sketch would work too if you had like a 6x8 pad. But what I wanted to do here was use the same front and back, or the same piece of paper front and back, just to be, I don't know. I hate to say paper hoarder because they complement each other anyways. And I think that looks really pretty. I will now mount the photo, and I use this little pink, I guess more salmon colored, tone on tone. And I'm like, I kind of give it a bigger, I kind of want to separate. I started looking at it and I go, I need to do some type of lighter colored photo mat behind the actual photo. So I cut the border of the salmon piece just a little bit big. And at first I was thinking I might just do a white piece of cardstock. And then I thought, well, hold on. The backside is a kind of a light, it's white base or whatever with the little lemons. And so I thought, if I put that on there, it's white, it's light enough. So that becomes my photo mat. So I was able to use that single piece of paper to do my photo mat. And I still have quite a bit left. So now I'm looking at the sketch. I'm going, okay, now what? And I started looking at the stickers, I guess. I'm trying to remember what I do next, to be honest with you. I think in my head I'm going, well, I better glue everything down. It's just one of those things where I go, well, I'm not really 100% sure just quite yet. I think the next thing I do is going to work on that lower left embellishment cluster in just a second. Initially, I don't know that I was going to... Well, it showed like a little torn piece in the lower corner. Y'all, I made that sketch some time ago, and I'm thinking, what was I doing there? But actually, it turns out really cute. I'm happy with it. And I started to not, I mentioned like the circle piece of it, and I wasn't sure if I was going to do that or whatever. But I end up, spoiler alert, doing that circle piece. You kind of have to, and you'll see what I mean in just a minute. The 6x8 pieces were angled, so I did use my T-square to make sure my photo was straight. I like this little piece here that says, Hello Sunshine, and I was putting that where the little sketch showed like a little label / tag or whatever. I will decide that it's a little too skinny though in just a little bit, and I'll use another sticker. But for the moment, I'm thinking about that piece behind that lower left down there, and I'm going, okay, well, which pattern do I want to use? And then I thought, well, shoot, the little plaid matches the sketch. You know, it showed a little plaid. So I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and use this piece here. And I'm going to cut out, I don't measure it. I just kind of cut it, and then I tear the side. Because, again, in the sketch, it showed like a little side tears. Again, I don't know where this has been so long. I'm like, what? This is not normal for me. Like, this isn't something I would normally just randomly do. But it actually turns out cute. So, and you'll see, I kind of tied in. And I'll show you in just a minute. So I put the little torn piece down there. But now I have this strange gap, right? So between the little torn piece and the yellow. And so now I know why I had the circle piece on there. So I went ahead and run off and got my, I think it's 2.5-inch circle. And I'm going to use the blue because I'm going to bring in that blue color from the cardstock and all that kind of stuff. It looks good right there. So I'm going to put the title Summer across that. I will decide at that moment, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and scuff the edge of this circle here. I try to use my fingernail, and I decided to go ahead and pull out my little distresser. I will use my fingernail on the 6x8 pieces. I didn't do that originally. Carta Bella just kind of screams for distressing, if I'm honest. Just because it's thicker, it holds up really well to the distressing. So I decided to do that, and I might have done that off camera. I did put a little foam underneath the circle, so it gave it some dimension. I kind of had to as well because I had layered the 2 papers, and then I layered the photo with the photo mats and stuff. So it kind of needed something to bring it up. And then it had that little rickrack on the sketch, but I had this really cute border strip from the washi tape, washi sticker strips. I love the little stripes because it kind of ties back into her pants in my mind. So I put that on there, but I do have to put a little bit of foam on the ends because, again, it's up on top of that circle, so there's a little dimension there. And I'm really happy with how that little embellishment cluster came out down there. I think this is where I'm deciding, though, that Hello Sunshine. Oh, no, here's where I did my fingernails. Like I said, the Carta Bella just screams for distressing, so I did use my fingernails there. I didn't pull out the distresser for the edges because I just wanted a little something. But this might be where I decide Hello Sunshine needs a little something extra. Or it might be where I decide, yeah, this is where I think about using that floral up there, and I go, no, I'm going to put it behind Hello Sunshine. It just needed a little something extra. It was a little too skinny, even as compared to the sketch. It just didn't have enough oomph in it, so I did add the florals for that. And then what I'm thinking about is this upper left upper embellishment cluster. And I start to use the tag because I do like the little tag with the phrase on it. And I lay that down there and I go, I don't think I like that. Because as soon as I had to put it, I had to give it some space between the paper, but then I've got the top of that tag where that, and I don't like that. So I'm going to end up, because I'm looking to see like, how's that going to look? And I pull that off, y'all. I didn't care for that. I also use the little small sprinkle bit pieces there, the little stickers, but I'll end up changing my mind on that one too in just a minute. This one, I'm able to tear the bottom because the phrase is at the top. So I went ahead and tore the bottom a little bit. It's totally fine. I can still see that there's lemons and stuff. But now it also kind of ties back to the tear of my little square at the bottom too, so I enjoy that. I started off using those 2 little circles with the little flowers. I do use those. I will use those as sprinkle bits, but I decided there just wasn't enough, I don't know, again, oomph in that section right there. So I brought in these little lemons, and I'm going to tuck it with the one leaf kind of behind, and I'll just kind of curl it around like that. It's a little bigger impact than the original sketch with the little stars, but I like that. And then I cut off that tiny little bit that's going off the top of the paper there. And I'm liking this. I think this is really cute, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to put the enamel dots. It always offers a nice little bit of different shiny texture to your layout when you add those, and I'll do it in like little bits of 3. There was a couple left over, so I was happy about that. I think there's 3 left over, so I'll be able to use that some other kind of way. I used like 2 small ones in the upper left, and I wanted to do a little bit small. Actually, you know what? I just realized I didn't. Oh, yeah, I did too. I got 3 on the right-hand side. So that's my basic layout right there, but I decide, you know what? I'm a framer kind of girl. I got to frame it. So I pull out my white gel pen. This is just for my own stash. And I'm going to draw just a little doodle line around the outside, and I absolutely adore the contrast of the white on this beautiful blue cardstock, you guys. I have to say, I know this is design team layout, but I have been a fan forever and ever and ever of the Scrap Room, and she does such a wonderful job, Rochelle does, at matching the cardstocks to the collections she's bringing in. Sometimes it's part of the collection, but many times she's pulling in, you know, another brand of cardstock to go with your pattern papers. And I just adore this blue with this collection. I think this is stunning. And that white on there, oh, it's so pretty. So you guys, that's my layout. It didn't take long. Of course, this is a sketch challenge, which means, you know, usually moves a little faster anyway. So do make sure you check out the Facebook group, by the way. There's tons of challenges in there. If you haven't checked out the Facebook group, please make sure you do, because she has challenges for freaky fast formula. She has sketch challenges. There's a recipe challenge, all kinds of cool stuff in there. It's a really great group. So make sure you join that and then play along, because there's actually prizes too. If you play along and you post your layouts, you can get prizes. So make sure you check that out and like and subscribe, and we will see you next time. Bye.